When a man loses interest in a woman, breaks up, or disappears, sometimes he comes back weeks, months, even years later like a boomerang. Sometimes he pretends nothing happened. "I wasn't ignoring you," he says. "I'm just not a man of many words." Or, "I just realized how important you are to me. I regret losing you. I wish I had seen it sooner." It almost sounds romantic, doesn't it? Like something out of a movie. But let's pause for a moment and think, is it really romantic, or is it too little, too late? Often, the timing of these returns coincides with a woman finally deciding to move on. And at that exact moment, he sees the light. Suddenly, he knows what he's lost. Suddenly, he wants her back. This raises a lot of questions. Why do men come back after losing interest? What are they really thinking? Do they truly regret losing her, or is there another reason entirely? And when someone returns, can they really be trusted, or is it just a fleeting desire? The first thing to understand is this. If someone didn't value you while you were present, it doesn't suddenly matter that they see your worth once you're absent. Absence may make the heart grow fonder, yes, but it doesn't guarantee genuine realization. Most of the time, when someone comes back, they're not doing it for you. They're doing it for themselves. Sometimes it's loneliness. Sometimes it's regret. Sometimes it's simply that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Sometimes it's because they now have nobody who will tolerate their old patterns. And yes, sometimes it's purely physical desire. It's important to remember, even if a man genuinely regrets leaving, it doesn't automatically mean he'll treat you better now. The habits, patterns, and behaviors that existed before the breakup often remain. Effort may appear for a short while, maybe a day, a week, or two, but old patterns tend to resurface. Now, let's talk about some of the less flattering reasons why men may come back. One of the more controversial reasons is ego. Some men leave a relationship because they feel confident they can easily find someone else. They may have been adored, put on a pedestal, or made to feel like they're the ultimate catch. Their confidence swells and suddenly they want to explore their options. They break up, enter the dating pool, only to realize that the other options aren't as appealing as they thought. The reality check comes fast. Maybe other women aren't as interested, or perhaps the attention and validation they hope to find isn't there. That's often when they return to the woman they left, not out of love or admiration, but simply because she's familiar, safe, and still willing to accept them. Another reason is what I like to call the drifter phenomenon. Some people are always searching, always exploring, and never satisfied staying in one place, romantically, socially, or professionally. A man may enjoy the girlfriend experience for a while, but then he starts to miss the freedom of being single. The thrill of autonomy, spontaneity, and self-centered decisions draws him away. But when he discovers that freedom isn't as fulfilling as he imagined, the first person he reaches out to is often the one who represents safety and comfort, the ex. Then there's the principle of scarcity. When a woman finally decides to move on, suddenly she is no longer available. This triggers a psychological reaction. Something becomes more desirable the moment it becomes hard to get. Combine that with ego and male pride, and the sudden return can seem intense, almost urgent. But here's the catch. Being back because of scarcity is rarely about genuine change or love. Of course, not every return is ego-driven or self-serving. Sometimes a man comes back for more positive reasons. Maybe he wasn't ready before, but time and personal growth have changed him. He may have worked through his issues, matured emotionally, and finally understands what a serious, committed relationship requires. This scenario is rare, but does happen. And when it does, the return may have more substance behind it. There's also a long-term perspective. Some men, after years of relationships and personal growth, realize that the woman they left was genuinely the right person for them. In their 20s and 30s, looks and chemistry may have dominated their priorities. In their 40s, 50s, or beyond, values like personality, compatibility, shared goals, and emotional connection take precedence. Years later, they may reach out to a past love, recognizing that the right person might have been right in front of them all along. But there's a psychological twist to consider: memory distortion. After a breakup, people often remember only the good moments and forget the reasons for the split. Romantic vacations, fun experiences, or intense physical chemistry can overshadow past issues. When they return, they may genuinely believe the relationship was perfect, but the underlying problems that caused the breakup may still exist. So, if you find yourself on the receiving end of someone who suddenly wants you back, How should you approach it? First, identify the motives. Are they coming back because they're lonely? Because they miss physical intimacy? Because they've genuinely changed? Take your time. Observe their actions, not just their words. Actions reveal true intentions, especially over weeks and months. Set boundaries and take things slow. This isn't about making someone earn your affection. It's about ensuring you're making decisions with clarity and rationality. Ask yourself, is it sensible to resume this relationship? Have both of you grown? Have the factors that caused the initial loss of interest been resolved, or are they still lurking under the surface? It's also crucial to remember, a return does not automatically reset the relationship. This is a new chapter, not a continuation of the old one. Approaching it cautiously allows both parties to reflect on past mistakes, evaluate intentions, and decide whether the relationship has a realistic chance of success. Ultimately, the key lessons are clear. Value yourself while present. Recognize the motives behind a return, and allow time to reveal intentions. Love can be complicated, and sometimes people come back for the wrong reasons. But sometimes, with the right growth and timing, a renewed connection can work. The difference lies in awareness, reflection, and careful observation. By understanding these patterns and motives, you equip yourself with the ability to navigate complex emotions, protect your heart, and make decisions that align with your long-term well-being. Relationships are not just about timing or chemistry, they're about respect, awareness, and mutual readiness for the journey ahead.